Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, God. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cuz We Geeks, where we encourage you to stay geek. Listen, man, it's the man that was hyped for this show right here, but it let me down, man. This your boy Real. Got my cuz Will. Got BA in the building, and of course, Big J is back yet again. Listen, man, we got to. Yes, sir, man. Listen. Got a good one for y'all today, man. Per usual, we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. If you guys are into those type of conversations, whether it be DC, Marvel, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, whatever it is, man, The Boys, whatever it could be, y'all, we talk about it here on the show. So do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening and Saturday morning. And also, too, everybody, please hit them likes for us to help us build that algorithm up, man, to find more geeks like yourselves. And also follow us on our other channel, Cuz We Geek'D Clips, where we post the short condensed versions of the show on that channel. All right, fellas, let's get to it, man. Listen, main topic of the show today. As y'all know, Kamal Nanjiani has been cast as Booster Gold in the DCU. This is a rumor, okay? Rumor. Right now, the news right now is that it has not been official, but a lot of outlets are starting to report it as if like it's just a matter of time before they announce or whatever. But we do still got other people who say they don't think it's really going to happen with certain reasons. But there was a picture that went around online of I think it was James Gunn and Nanjiani was together, kind of broed up or whatever. So people kind of putting two and two together and saying, "Oh, that's it right there. He's going to be Booster Gold." But we gonna see, man. Let's get y'all opinion on this, man. Cuz, do you think he's gonna be the new Booster Gold of the DCU?
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be a great casting. Dude's funny. He's been on a great run as far as characters that he's able to bring a full complement of just the humor, the charisma. Uh, I bet you part of why they say it will happen is they expect him to somehow be back within the MCU, but eh, I think this would be great for him moving over to the DCU as Booster Gold.
What you got, BA?
Nah. Everything Will said was straight. It was legit. I was feeling it, pause. But, then you look at this age and he's like 48, which means he won't start until 50. And Lord knows if they do any type of sequel or anything that's promoting it in the future, he gonna be damn near Samuel Jackson playing Nick Fury. I don't want that. Yes, his acting for a Booster Gold type of a character, it does fit. He plays the he's not an idiot, so I don't want to say that, but the bumbling, thinking that he's doing something, but he's really hurting something, but he could be doing something positive that we just don't know. Like he fits what Booster Gold is, especially amongst the crowd. Like when he played in the last Ghostbusters or whatever, like that was similar. He was trying to do something and then he wasn't. Then he made a fool when he had the flame that didn't flame out. So it fits. I can see a correlation. But then I said, yo, and he's in shape. Yeah, we see how he'll be in shape in 2 to 3 years, in 5 to 7 years, and that's when you start to have the issues with those. So if this was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, you would have sold me. But based off of right here, right now, I just found somebody just a bit younger, and then see what. And then you know what? My second thought is, Marvel, DC is. I guess Superman was struggling a little bit overseas. There's a lot of reasons for that. To cast an Indian guy, the Indian actor, to play this kind of role, like the role that people laugh at, the court gesture in a little bit, that's not helping. So I don't even want them to cross ties with that either. So it's just a lot of different things in which, he's a great actor. Let him do something else, and he can still be a part of it. But I wouldn't want him to be that character.
So you think you Big J, huh? Talking about with all the age and everything, huh? Big J, what up, man? What you got, man?
First of all, I don't know how BA gonna disrespect Kumail Nanjiani talking about he's a Indian when he Pakistani. That's just fighting words straight up over there.
Oh, it really is. I knew it.
So,
It was.
That's wartime.
The Indian demographic. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. We knew what you meant.
But
that's what I'm going with.
That's what you're going with. So here's the thing. People said that he was at a party that James Gunn was having for one of the shows. And I'm like, James Gunn knows everybody in Hollywood. So
it's confirmed, Big J.
Kumail Nanjiani being at a party, that's just a stretch because people are like, oh, he's in shape. Like you said, they're like, oh, he's in shape. He's at a party with James Gunn. Oh, he must be Booster Gold. He's funny. Right. And I'm like, no, that's like if Arnold Schwarzenegger was at a party with James Gunn, anybody else, like I said, he knows everybody in Hollywood. Everybody likes James Gunn. I'm trying to figure out a way to be in his stuff. So I don't think that it's a hardcore, let's make it happen. And, and once again, I'm sure somebody would ask him, and James Gunn pretty much always verifies if he cast somebody, he'll be like, yeah, I did it,
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just a rumor. Like it's lazy to me because you see two people together and he's about to do a show. Oh yeah, that must be, that's not how that works usually.
Do you want him to be Booster Gold?
I mean, from a comedy standpoint, I think he fits the character type. But like I said, he doesn't fit. And I know they do the whole, swapping and all that. But like I said, he doesn't fit the look of it. And like I said, he may be Asian. I mean, I don't see this lasting. I don't see that character lasting 20 years. It may be a 5 to 10 year character, and I think he can stay in shape. I mean, he got in shape only really to play in Eternal. That's when he got buffed.
Yeah.
And he just didn't stay buff after that because So I don't think that's a problem for him doing that for the next 5, 10 years. I mean, shoot, Hugh Jackman's 59 years old and still ripped to shreds. So, I don't think that's a big deal. But I think the biggest thing is going to be, I think they're going to find somebody else to probably play it, that would fit the character more so, overall. And like I said, to fit the timeline, everything else they're trying to build.
Let me find out you and BA didn't swap places, man. Usually you be the one talking about the age, and now BA talking about the age. You cool with it?
Y'all hating on me, but okay. First of all, I'm not a hater. Let's just go on further out there. Y'all been accusing me across every platform of being a hater, and that's not true.
The A1.
Nah, you good, BJ. No, I'm gonna say, so yeah, the 48 age part that's the part that kind of got me. If y'all think about it, a lot of the key actors so far in this James Gunn universe are older. So I think it's at some point we have to start getting more younger actors that can play these characters for at least 10 years, right? And so so like with like Superman's like mid-30s, right? Rachel Bronson's mid-30s. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And so that's a good age. So like you got Mr. Terrific is like 48, right?
But he's black, so that's
at 46, and he doesn't have to do anything but control.
Yeah, sorry.
Scenery.
Yeah, my bad. You're right. 46, my bad. And then you got Green Lantern, Hal Jordan. He's what, 60?
But how old is Aaron
60.
Wait,
no, he's young. He's young. But what I'm saying is a lot of he's 30. He's 30. Now I'm saying a lot of the major pieces are all older people, right? Like we gotta start getting more younger people, like the Aaron Pierres and the Corn Sweats of the world, right? Start getting these people younger. And if he's supposed to be getting a show, supposedly they kind of are trying to fast track that Booster Gold show. They've been talking about that for a while. So then, like I said, if you want this guy to be a pivotal part of the DCU going forward, bro, you got to get somebody a little bit younger, maybe mid-30s, because, you're supposed to be a washed-up football player. Football's players, shelf life is around 35, you know what I'm saying? So you can get him around that age, 35, 36, you know what I'm saying? Let him be a washed-up athlete or whatever. And then you kind of go from there or whatever. He's old sports-wise, but young, society-wise or whatever. So get somebody around that age. Like you said, BA, I said that before when this rumor came out. If you took just his personality, right? He is the perfect Booster Gold. That is Booster Gold personality-wise. If you took his personality, that's Booster Gold to a T. But as far as his age, and y'all already know, I don't know why we're playing this game right now. Y'all already know what's going to happen. Some people can't relate. I know that. If they swap this dude's race out from a white, male, blonde, blue-eyed guy, you already know what's going to happen. They got to burn the internet down. I'm sorry. They're gonna be understanding. I'm sorry. They're gonna be very understanding on why he got swapped or whatever. Not caring that
comics went woke.
No,
they're gonna be supportive.
To me, this is one of the rare occurrences where I don't think they will, because they'll probably be happy for that. Like
you think so, BA?
No, he's C tier, bro. At best, a C tier.
No,
guy. Maybe
is
D tier. So it ain't like we swapping out Superman. It ain't like we swapping out one of their guys. Like Booster Gold, somebody got to do it. Give it to him. I think they might blow it that way. Rare occurrence. Let me specify that.
They hold
rare.
Hey, mature wise, I'm hoping you're right, BA. But this is 2025. We know how these people operate. I'm gonna give you a prime example of what I'm talking about. Look how they flipped out when Supergirl got announced. Oh my God, they're replacing Superman. They woke. It's like, no, she's gonna have her own movie and she's a character in the comics. Why are we tripping out? You thinking that they're race swapping Superman? Just imagine them putting him in a blonde-haired, blue-eyed superhero. You can see his hair poking out through his helmet, like his hair is blonde. They are going to flip out if they put this dude. As a matter of fact, go to one of these, go to Instagram, type in Booster Gold on one of those posts, and just go in the comment section. I'm guaranteeing they're gonna be in there cooking this. Like, why they race swapping? They woke, blah blah blah. And like I said, but what you said, that's how I'm thinking. Like, he's a perfect candidate for this character. Like I said, the dude. If you go back and look at What If, the episode that he was in with Actor All Along, that's Booster Gold. That's Booster Gold. But they don't look at it that way. If look at the skin first, and then does he match the character as far as personality and all that stuff? That's how they look at it. Not can this person. Oh, what you got?
So first of all, okay, you may say he's C or D tier, but as soon as they announce Kumail Nanjiani, he would be the most beloved character that they have betrayed the trust of all the fans that grew up reading his comics for the last 80 years. Because all this, like I said, them stories and narratives gonna change. And I can't believe you did this. Once again, this is another example of y'all, trying to force y'all's woke agenda. We already knew James Gunn was woke because he said Superman was an immigrant. And we all know Superman's not an immigrant, even though he's literally an alien, an illegal alien. But hey,
it don't matter. He was in Kansas.
He grew up in Kansas, and look at his skin. He looks just like us. I don't know what you guys are talking about. So, they would have a heart attack. I'm telling you. Dude,
yeah, they would.
Internet would be in flames over somebody nobody ever heard of. I had the people that never heard of Booster Gold and be like,
Nobody was asking for a Booster Gold movie. Nobody was asking for a Booster Gold movie. Booster Gold is not even a top 20 selling comic book when he has his own run. So you got to be a diehard comic book fan to even know anything about Booster Gold. And the fact that if, like BJ said, if they decide to race swap this dude from a blonde, blue-eyed guy, I'm telling you, the internet is going to burn down. They're going to burn down. Not understanding, like, this dude is the perfect candidate to play Booster Gold. As far as his personality and everything, he is perfect. But they don't care about that. Oh, BJ left. But we can say something, BA.
Just don't forget he's a C tier guy. That's all. That's all. We ain't race swap Hal Jordan. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
We ain't do that for the Flash. Any regular person in the Justice League, we're not touching them.
Nah.
Right.
Booster Gold?
Yeah, man. Like, they don't,
not as much.
If you touch any character, listen. Let them find out that character is supposed to be white, bro. You know they gonna burn the internet down.
I'm not saying that you're gonna have pockets of it, yes, but to a wide scale, you gotta know the character first and foremost. People don't even know the character.
No, they don't.
And they don't even like, he's a fool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, give him to a person.
We'll allow it.
They fit that a little bit better. That's how they're gonna be.
And yeah, like you said, like I said, this dude is perfect. When they announced this, what was it, like 2 months ago? We heard them rumors or whatever, maybe longer than that. And I told Cuz that, I said, bro, if you told me you take, like, it's like you listen to a podcast, you watching the video, or you listen to it in audio. You're like, dang, the audio, okay, sound pretty nice. That's how he is with him. You take that personality. Don't look at the face, skin color, all that. You take that personality and you match it with how it is in the comic. This dude is like night and day. I mean, not night and day. Like, even like perfect, like perfect casting. Like that's who you want to be. Because the thing, and look at it like this too, BA. I don't know if let's just say he don't get it right. I don't know who else could play that role. Now who you got? I'm gonna say because they'll say a name, then I'll be like, oh, okay, I can see that. But who you got?
It's a wild shot, but the dude Matt Rife, he's a comedian, came from Wilding Out a little bit. He fits that. You need a comedian for this role, someone with a lot of comedic
timing. Yeah,
yes, he's a white guy.
Yeah.
I'm just joking on this, but what about Pete Davis?
I wouldn't be surprised.
But he's already been there though. He's already been in something.
I thought y'all were going to.
He was in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, remember he was the one who
Blackguard.
got everything. Got everything set off when he went on a Court of Maltese.
Yeah, forgot about that.
They saw him like right in the face. That's when everything just went off. But yeah, let's see what we got here, guys. Let's get to these quick hits. Oh, we got. There we go. All right, man. Where just happened? There we go. So check this out. James Gunn gives a brief update on the status of DCU's Amanda Waller television show with Viola Davis. So hopefully we don't get hit with anything when I play this, but let's just see what he got to say, y'all.
We're working on it, but, some things have moved really fastly and some things not so fast, and that's been a thing that hasn't moved so fast. But I can't wait to see Viola get her Waller outfits on with her shitty floral dresses and do something special.
So, BJ, what you think about this, man? Are we getting an Amanda Waller show, Big J? Let us know.
Maybe. I mean, the thing is, I love her as Amanda Waller. Mm-hmm. I think she can do the unhinged part, which I love that, and she's vicious enough. Like her scenes with both Will as a blood sport and then the other one, like I said, both of them excellent. So, because she didn't even flinch when they was coming at her, or when the boy put the knife to her neck and all that. Like I said, she plays it cold and cool like she needs to, and she looks like she's got a few bodies herself the way she plays it.
A couple of teardrops.
Yeah, so I'm like, I can see her doing it, and I don't think it'd be an issue. But like I said, that's nothing you got to rush either, because remember last we saw in Peacemaker season 1, she just got exposed and got kicked off Argus. That's why Rick Flag Sr. is supposed to be taking off Argus. So I don't even know what she's even doing at this point, because I don't think she's
maybe is she a checkmate? Okay, underground. What you think, BA? Oh, Cadmus.
I'm about to say, just because you get kicked out of Argus, does that mean you can't run Bell Reef? They're not one and the same, correct?
No, but no. I don't know. Why would you leave her in charge of the prison? Where that's because the thing is, she was accused of recruiting the metahumans and sending them out there on illegal ops. So
that means she still got some kind of power because she recruited the Creature Commandos. So, like I said, maybe it's Artemis or not Artemis, Checkmate or Cadmus, one or two.
But just to go with James Gunn and what he said, like, yeah, I do want to see Viola continue this role. I think she did a great job. I think it keeps her, if she needs to get in any kind of shape, whether physical or whether on the heavier side, she'll do it. She takes her characters to heart, and she's a great actress. So to have her name to any project boosts the credibility of your project first and foremost. So yeah, it's nothing else we ain't got to dive too deep in this. She's a great actress. So if you can get her to a project and you can keep her on and she wants to be there, these are all check marks for me.
We think good.
I agree. Yeah, if you have the opportunity to have a talent like this that wants to be in your DCU, you have to have it in there. You have to have her there. You have to do it as much as often as possible, as well as this will be. She's been great as for her role that she's done so far. So for her to actually have a whole show that's around her, you'll just be winning at that point. And I think this will be another. Just that will just be stacking wins for DCU at this point. Just having her there with their own show. So yeah, it's a no brainer. You got to get it done.
So I'm guessing James Gunn is not writing this.
More likely not.
That explains it, because she would have already had a show already. James Gunn was right. So
it would have been coming out right after Peacemaker.
Yeah, it was. I don't know when it's supposed to come out, but we should already had an idea when it was supposed to come out, like here real soon or whatever. So, it sounds like they're making some progress, but it ain't nothing like concrete or anything yet. So, yeah, like I thought he would be writing this too, but I'm guessing he's not. I guess he kind of leave it to somebody else to write it, man, because I think he got his plate full right now, so he can't be writing everything, I guess, but he kind of can oversee it. But what you say, BJ? Oh, you muted.
He's saying a lot, but we can't hear you.
Yeah, look, nah. And I said I just saw something. I didn't realize that Viola Davis has an EGOT, so she's one of the few. And I mean, if you got one of those, somebody with that kind of talent, yeah, you figure out a way to work them in, whatever it takes, keep them. Especially if she wants to keep doing it, let her keep doing it.
Yeah,
you know what? This gonna be an HBO show.
That's perfect.
Yeah, you know what that mean. What we say, BA?
No, what that mean?
Shoot, that means it's gonna be some awards. I don't know if y'all heard about the Lanterns. They talking about the Lanterns might be up for some awards and stuff. The way they said, well, we already know who's attached to as far as like writing it and all that stuff, show running and all that stuff. So they already rumored that it might be some awards attached to that. So if you get, like you said, you get Viola Davis, it's got to be an HBO show. Gotta be.
That's a fact. And if it is, then HBO, once they get you in there on their team, you it's a good chance that you'll be in another project. A lot of HBO actors re-up different roles in different projects for HBO. So that's just a great look if it is HBO. But not all EGOTs are the same. I'll say that.
Okay, I give him that. I get it. I can't argue that. But yeah, let's get to the next one here, y'all. Check this out. So James Gunn and DC Studios have reportedly considered 2 new dates for the release of mystery projects in the year 2027. Mystery. Well, let's play the guessing game, fellas. What do you think the 2 projects are gonna be, BA?
Woo, child. In 2 years, basically.
In 2 years, yes. Oh, they need 2 years. Ooh.
But they like a week from each other. Like that's what I'm saying. So that's what threw me off. So you probably get an animated show, and
I wonder that's a movie.
And a movie. I think you're gonna get both.
Yeah, it has to be one-on-one.
You're not gonna pull up 2 movies at the same time. We're not doing that. So it'll be an animated show and a regular show. So maybe Creature Commando season 2, maybe the Dynamic Duo, maybe that comes out then. And maybe Superman might come out, so they're not necessarily crossing each other. So let's say Dynamic Duo. Shout out to Big J's background from last week, and then you have one of the Superman movies comes out. There you go, two projects.
Okay, what you got, Cuz?
I agree. It has to be animated in a movie. It's right around a week apart. So yeah, you wouldn't drop 2 movies back to back like that just to mess up each other. So yeah, it won't be animated. Yeah, I'll go with Creature Commandos, and I must say I don't think it's going to be the Superman. I think Superman won't come out until the following year. I think they give it a 3-year window. 27.
That's around.
It'll probably be Green Lantern. When's Green Lantern dropping?
Next year, right?
Green Lantern come out next year.
That's next year. I was just trying to think if they have a movie right after it.
Clayface.
Yeah.
Does Clayface have a date yet?
I don't think so, but it's already been assigned to director, and they already got a script. So that's what I'm saying. I think they should.
Clayface.
I just checked. We got Matt Reeves, Batman, and Brave and Bold. They're coming out a week from each other, just so they don't confuse nobody.
Bro, you know, it'd be crazy. The answer did happen. That'd be crazy.
That'd be funny.
No, what you think, BJ? What you think, man?
No, I think it's gonna be Clayface, and like I said, probably some animated, like I said, maybe like Creature Commandos 2, or maybe they'll make. Who knows? I was gonna say maybe they'll switch one of those other shows to animated, but I definitely think Clayface is probably one of those because, like I said, the timeline matches up. You know.
Okay, well, y'all got me stuck on Clayface now. I'm gonna say that one of those dates is going to be Mr. Miracle. I think because if you're talking about doing because like you said, I don't think both of them gonna be a movie. So one gonna probably be a show, and then the other's gonna be a movie. So the show is gonna be the animated Mr. Miracle, and then I think the date on which I think it's gonna probably end up being Clayface because I don't think we have I don't think they had I didn't hear a date or why I think Clayface coming out like in October or something.
Last I checked, is a 2027 project.
And it wasn't like October or nothing like that. I feel like it was October.
I don't think they had a strong enough date to it.
It's right now listed as September 11, 2026, but maybe it may get pushed back. I don't know.
Or y'all change my wrong.
Could be. Dang, I don't know what other movie.
You say IMDb wrong? Dang.
No comment. No, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say it's gonna be a Superman movie.
There you go. Superman movie.
Superman. This is gonna be a Superman movie. I mean, it's around the same date as when it came out this year. So, 2 years.
Yeah.
James Gunn not done with the script yet.
Yeah, no, because he's got to do the script, and they got to start. They'd have to start shooting within a year to get the special effects and stuff. Because if it's gonna be
that script gonna take 2 more weeks, and that script done.
Nah, but I'm saying Superman family. Because remember, he's got to write the script for. It's gonna be Superman,
the little
Supergirl.
saga.
Huh?
Yeah, the saga.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with Superman. Yeah,
I'll stick with Superman. That's what it is. Kumail Nanjiani is gonna be in the Super Family. That's what it is.
Oh man, he probably would. Yeah, what we were saying.
Would he be surprised? Think they marked him down for Booster Gold. Oh, what if he was Brainiac? That'd be different. No, he can't be smart. He can't be smart. No.
He be out here joking. A jokey Brainiac. Let's see what we got next. Check it out. Star Wars Starfighter opens a whole new time period. So according to this, y'all, supposedly this movie is supposed to be set, I think, 100 years from the events of what happened in the last Star Wars movie. What's think on this one, cuz?
I think the big, you know what? Just let me see the commercial. Then I'll comment more.
A trailer?
Let me see a trailer. Let me see a trailer and a release date, and then I'll comment.
Yeah, we still ain't got a release date.
So I'm a hold all comments until we get a trailer.
What's your name, Big J?
I was gonna say, do we even know who the director is yet?
Yeah, Sean Levy.
Oh, well, could be decent.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We're not, but so once again, we're not looking at so Star Wars is different than Marvel. Mm-hmm. I don't think they would launch it and do a whole production without a script because that's not their background. I mean, but we'll see. You know, they've already got committed to it. They've got a couple people committed because what is it?
They casted Ryan
Gosling and Matt Smith. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
well, maybe he'll have time to grow eyebrows out by the time the movie starts.
What up, BA? What you think, man?
All right. So, how factual is the 100 years from the last movie? Because I've seen anywhere between 100 and I've seen a lot of 5 years too.
Mm.
So if they definitively say 100 years, then that's a whole
Now,
different world.
like I said, a
5
lot of
years
this
is
stuff.
different. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely different. Like I said, with the 100 years, I heard that from a couple of other sources and stuff like that. So, you already know how it is, man, with these movies and stuff. A lot of stuff ain't really concrete unless like the director or somebody or actor or something come out and say it. But
Okay.
now,
So we're gonna do what you got with your sources, and if it's 100 years, then now we're making a whole new. Well, I want to say it's going to be a whole new movie, yes, but maybe 100 years is not that far off. So maybe it's far enough where as though you can have your movie here, then you can backtrack, and once Ray has her series of movies, which is probably she'll probably have her own trilogy, in her new world order or whatever, then that can slightly lead up into that, or at least you start to have the characters where Starfighter can pick up on those characters in a sense. So basically, Starfighter comes out. By the time we got to the third trilogy of Ray's new saga, then some of those characters might link up. Oh, that's the father of such and such that was in Starfighter. That's the cut. It can link up that way. I know people don't necessarily want things to link up, but Disney wants things to link up. It's just nice for the people to follow and understand. So if I can see that, then I get it. But it's a whole new world, so we gotta have to establish a whole new villain, a whole new threat. Everything's gonna be new, and sometimes that's a good thing. So I think in this situation, do you go for like a regular bad, like a regular evil guy, or do you just go over the top? This is a big bad of a universe type thing, and then you try to go that route. So they have all that, but they're not going to bring in Matt Smith for nothing because he's definitely playing the villain. You're not bringing him over just for a one shot, not in this movie. So he's going to be there for the next couple years, so however long they want to do this particular saga, and he's going to be definitely probably a power player. So to me, that's more Sith Lord type vibes. So that's why I was like, is it 100 years or is it 5 years? Is Sif's going to be still around? But I think you give those kind of vibes when you bring in that kind of an actor to play a villain. You just don't, I ain't trying to say he's going to be Moff Gideon, but, something along those lines. I can see that. Shout out to Moff Gideon, by the way.
Shout out to Moff Gideon, man. So y'all think they're going to be Force sensitive characters?
For sure.
Okay.
I think the person that Ryan Gosling is in the movie for, I think his offspring might be Force sensitive, from what I've been looking at.
Okay, yeah, I don't have any idea about what this movie's about. Like I said, they casted Matt Smith. We know about Ryan Gosling. Sean Levy's the one who's directing. You already know what I'm about to say, man. I need to see a trailer. We didn't see too many answers, man. Do I need to start rattling off all these movies that they didn't named off that had directors and all this stuff? Do I remind y'all of how Patty Jenkins had a whole presentation with a live action X-wing and it didn't even film anything of that movie? Like I need to see a trailer, man. I'm to that point now. Like I said, the only movie we know for a fact that's coming out is what Mandalorian and Grogu. That's it.
Right.
Like I would love to see Sean Levy direct a movie with Ryan Gosling and Matt Smith. I would love to see because I don't even have an idea. Matter of fact, no. What was the dude's name in that Force Awakens? Not Force Awakens. What was the name of that
Galen
movie?
Merrick?
The video game. He was
you talking about Galen Merrick. You talking about Star Killer?
What was the name of that? Star Killer. Yeah, what was the name of that game?
That was the Force Unleashed.
Force Unleashed. Okay, never mind.
1 and 2.
I thought they were. Yeah, 1 and 2. Yeah, I played both of those. So see, I don't know what Starfighter is. I don't know if he's gonna be a pilot or what, right? So that's why I was asking. Like, I think he's gonna be Force sensitive. You think Matt Smith? Because Matt Smith, I think, would be a great Sith. So I don't know. I mean, I would love to see the movie, man, but I know I gotta see a trailer, man. I definitely gotta see a trailer. And as far as BA said, 5 years, 100 years. Just set it somewhere in a time that we haven't even looked at yet. That way we can kind of get fresh new takes on the stories, man.
Question though.
What's up?
Can we not do something with Kodar? You know what I'm saying? The Knights of the Old Republic type, go back to that. That would be
Big J, listen to me. I've been saying that on this show, man, since me and Cuz been doing this. I've been preaching the gospel of Old Republic for years. They've been kind of hinting to. Remember, they're supposed to do the High Republic. Remember that? What happened with that? That's another one of the projects I'm talking about where they said like, oh, we coming out with this. Still waiting. I've been on that Old Republic train for years, bro. Like you can start a whole new trilogy, 6 movies, whatever you want to do within that time frame, bro. And it won't touch anything as far as Luke Skywalker or nothing like that, bro. They could have did the Old Republic and we wouldn't all been good. But she said for some reason they're trying to avoid the Old Republic for some odd reason, which is why when they're talking about doing the High Republic, it's like just do the Old Republic. Like, nope, we're trying not to be in that area. We're gonna do this. It's like that's like one of the most popular storylines of all Star Wars. We just do the Old Republic, but
almost as popular as Acolyte.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm saying, like, I don't know. I've been wanting to do Old Republic for years, man. I've been on that train for years, bro. But let's see what else we got here, fellas. I think we talked about this right here, Big J. Mm-hmm. Marvel Studios reportedly has plans for Kingpin to face off against Spider-Man. Thank you. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna get excited because we don't know yet. What do you think about this, BA?
It will be fun.
Oh, man.
Funny. It'll be funny if he comes to him and says, so you have a problem with the guy in the spider suit and he's talking to Kingpin. That'll be a scene I'd like to see. But is it going to happen? It depends on where. You're saying it's going to be in a movie, so that means Kingpin can be in a movie. Did we pass all the legal stuff so he can show up in a movie? That'd be great.
Great question.
Then yes, I'm all for it. If you're telling me I gotta see Spider-Man in a Daredevil series, yeah, that'd be cool, but that's not happening. I don't think Tom Holland would do that. Like, what, me on that? You better hire somebody else. I'll voice over somebody else. He's not doing that. So that's why I was just like that. I'm stuck on it. Like, if so, you're saying Kingpin could be in a movie, then yes, by all means, let's make all that happen. Then now we got some serious storytelling, right? We can combine some real lines here and make something happen. But I don't see that happening, guys. I'm sorry. It's not. It might be on a what if though. They might just do like a season 4 and just bring it back. There you go. You're welcome.
Got to just crush my hopes and dreams. It's all good though. What up, Will? What you got, man?
I hope it happens. It's a lot of legalese that they had to get through to allow it to happen on the movies. But it would be fantastic if it were to happen. I think this is part of I think the way that it could end up happening is kind of how Disney and Sony has worked together to have Spider-Man part of the MCU. I think that it'd be along the lines of that, of them, these 3 studios being able to work together and to basically have a PowerPoint in front of them of each other and just showing all the cash that's going to be coming towards each of them if they did this.
All the monies.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be how they end up letting it happen or having it to happen is, if this happens, this is going to be a multi-billion-dollar situation that we'll be dealing with. So, and at that point, it'd be just, it'd be crazy money that's going to be tossed around for that. So, hopefully money talks.
Which thing, Big J?
See, my friends over here, they both looking at y'all like y'all crazy because y'all believe that rights issue and the legal stuff. Because once again, we saw them bring Matt Murdock to the last Spider-Man movie, and y'all still talking about, what he said. I don't know why y'all believe they can't do whatever they want to do whenever they want to do it. If Sony and Marvel,
hold on, who owns Daredevil, Big J?
Who owns Daredevil?
Yeah,
Sony. That's Marvel. Marvel. Yeah.
Who owns Kingpin?
Marvel. But Kingpin is all. But no, so the thing is, Marvel is also. I'm sorry, Kingpin's also. He's a character of both. That's the thing. He's a character for both of them. So the thing is,
when it was what we were talking about, when you talk about the legal stuff. Now remember, he can be in the movies of the animated stuff for Spider-Man, but he can't be. He got to be in the shows for Marvel.
But
so
he
can
could
they get the legal stuff squared away for him to be in the movies?
But the thing is, so here's the thing: they have the legal right to put him in a movie. It's just both sides have to say yes. Is all they have to do. It's no. You act like it's like the court gonna come down and arrest people. No, all they gotta do is say, "Hey, can we borrow Kingpin and put him in the movie?" Yeah, sure.
Right.
Okay, cool. And then it's done. There's no, there's no insurmountable thing. Like I said, that's the same reason Punisher got in there. Punisher's not a Spider-Man character by nature. They decide, hey, you want to put Punisher in? Hey, let's put Hulk in too. Anybody else? You know what I'm saying? It's whatever they want to do, they do. Y'all act like it's impossible.
Well, no, that's because part of the contract is for them to put the Marvel. Sony wants the Marvel characters in their movie, which is why Punisher, Hulk, Fury, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, all these Marvel characters were in the Spider-Man movies. That's part of the deal.
You get one.
This is different.
It's supposed to be one.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you though. But as far as with the who we talking about? Kingpin, it is technically a Spider-Man movie. So I can see him being in the movie because technically it's a Spider-Man movie just produced by Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can
get this money.
And Marvel still gets 25% of the box office. So that's the thing. When they renegotiated the contract, when they went from them getting 5% to 25%, and I think they do pay a percentage of the production cost, but it's like they're gonna make. If it makes $1 billion again, they make $250 million. You think they're gonna be like, oh no, you can't put Kingpin in? No, don't do it. Don't do it. No.
After crying their way to the bank. No, don't do it.
Get that money out my face. No, like I said, I think he's gonna be in the movie. I don't know if it's because I've been wanting to be in the movie, man. So I want to see. Now listen, I want Kingpin and Daredevil to be in this movie.
Yep.
But we gonna have to see how that goes. Not Matt Murdock. I want Daredevil to be in this movie. There's a something that came out here matter of fact today. We're gonna talk about on Saturday. I was gonna bring it up today, but I feel like there's a lot of Spider-Man rumors and news and theory stuff going around. We're just gonna say that for Saturday. But this is one of them that came out. I definitely want this to happen. But go ahead, BJ.
So I don't know if y'all saw about a week or so ago, Dustin Daniel Cretton had released his board where they showed like the shooting schedule. Mm-hmm. And they said that they're doing all the outside stuff, but then they are going to do some stuff on sound stages. And they said that's when they're going to do the cameos that nobody knows about.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it could be easier that he could be sneaking in a Daredevil and a Kingpin, anybody else they want in those because they won't. It'll be a closer. They said that even they use code names for the actors. So on the call sheets and everything, so that unless you're on the set that day, you won't know who is in there.
Right. That's the same thing DC did with Lobo. Remember, folks were trying to get pictures of Lobo, Jason Momoa's Lobo, and everything they did with Lobo was on the sound screen, like you said, inside or whatever. People couldn't see him. They had that one shot of Supergirl fighting those people in the tank or whatever. That was outside. Other than that, everything with the Lobo part was on the inside, so folks can't sneak a picture of him, man. So we the first time we see Lobo, we all gonna see him together.
Wait, you didn't see that video of him fighting? No, seriously, there's a video of Lobo of Jason.
Oh no, they were talking about that was a AI, bro. They were talking about that was AI. I know you're talking about. I seen that. They said that was AI, bro. Because even James Gunn said it was asking him about it. He said we're trying to shoot all his scenes inside because we don't want anybody to see him yet. So we're trying to wait, and then first time when people see him, it's gonna be on a trailer or something like that, or they're gonna leak it themselves or whatever.
Let me ask you. Remember we saw a picture of Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland all on that scaffolding together, and everybody said that was fake. Actually,
I didn't see any of it until the trailer came out.
I saw the picture. I saw that photo was leaked for a few months before the movie came out, and they were like, "Oh no, that's fake." Yeah, no, we don't know what you're talking about. That imagine what you could do with CGI and AI. I'm like, yeah, they were saying the same stuff back then. It lied because they didn't want to admit that was already done. But all of them said everybody lied about that. Said that was not real.
I don't know, Big J. James Gunn ain't the one to be sitting here fibbing like that, bro. He telling you this. I'm gonna listen to James Gunn. He told us all this other stuff before, so I'm gonna listen to him. He said that they don't have any. He said folks been tweeting him, asking him when we gonna see Lobo, and he was like, "You gonna see Lobo when everybody see Lobo. He says why they shooting his scenes and stuff on the inside, so they won't show it yet. Because that would have went super viral if they showed Lobo. That's what everybody want to see. They want to see Lobo. He's like the main man in that movie, so to speak. No pun intended. But we got one more, y'all. Let's get to this last one here. Check this out, man. Y'all's favorite show. Moon Knight composer says he was asked about the potential season 2. He said no one knows, not even I don't know who that person is. No one's talked about this for weeks. We talked about this. No one knows. If we ask anyone, which I did, I only get no one knows. What you think about this one, cuz?
It kind of upsets me because Moon Knight wasn't terrible. It had a lot that could be better, but for Marvel to try to build on stuff, this is one that they should be able to build on. Just go back to the source material and don't try to weaken him like they did. But this is absolutely a show that they need to have a season 2 in, especially when it comes to if you want like your Midnight Suns, the Werewolf by Night to extend out as well. Like you need a season 2 of this, so somebody need to figure it out.
What you got,
Big? I was about to say he put on the glasses.
Yeah, I do my Ice Cube reactions.
My son? What? My son?
Nah, so here's the thing. I don't know if y'all remember about a year and a half ago, there was a video of Oscar Isaac in Egypt, and they asked him what he was doing there, and he said that they were working on season 2. So that I don't know, nobody knows nothing. I don't believe any of that because Oscar
how long ago was that?
That's what I said. It was a year and a half ago. He said that they were working on a script and all that. So I'm like, and he was in Egypt on set. I mean, not on set, but on site, like doing research and ready for the movie. So to say nobody knows nothing doesn't make any sense because that's already been out there that they were working on it. So I think something's in the works. They may not be. I don't think they're probably still in pre-production, but I don't think that nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out something by D23.
And also, going to what Will said, you said it was a good show.
I said it's okay.
It had the bones to be a good show. My main problem was that every time somebody was about to get hit, he blacked out, and then we see the after effects of a fight. And,
Bro, you don't need to see all that violence, dog. You don't need to see all that violence.
Yeah, as soon as there was like lights flash and his eyes roll up in his head, and then all of a sudden, it's 30 minutes
everybody
later.
laid out.
Everybody later, he wakes up. Oh, now is that because Oscar Isaac can't fight? Is that what it is? So they just like, well, they're like, we can't teach him choreography. So
hey, I'm gonna say save money on choreography.
Yeah, you're just gonna pass out, and then all of a sudden everybody gonna be dead on the street, and you just gonna get
just believe he beat him up off camera. Okay, I got you.
He's Squirrel Girl now.
I know. Right? What BA? What you
got? Yeah. So we're gonna show a little bit more love to Moon Knight season 1. They did a great job of introducing like another realm, especially like when you die, when you pass away, and just dealing with multiple personalities and things like that. Like I think they really did a good job of honing in on that, to the point where I definitely think season 2 is coming. I think this guy is full of crap. I think he's just lying purposely. And Mohammed Diab, I think that's the director of Moon Knight. So I definitely think he would know. And like Big J said, they was doing something. Like they weren't just shooting, just shooting to be shooting. So either had some ties in with some of the other projects that's coming out, maybe, or something. They're doing something. So it might not be Moon Knight season 2 right now, but they were filming something. So we'll just see. I guess we'll see the fallouts from it. But I wouldn't be surprised if he might pop up in Doomsday or something like that if they was doing anything in Egypt. And this is before all that. So either season 2 or he pops up in something else, or they're waiting for Midnight Suns, waiting for Blade. Then that will be it. But they're doing something. And like I said, I'm for it. I'll wait for it. It was a very, very good season 1 for me.
BA, you and Cuz are the nicest people on the planet. I did not like this show. I was so mad. I even went back to try to watch it again to see maybe it's something I missed here. I'm like one of the biggest Moon Knight fans, bro. I was so hyped for that show because I was talking about that show before it even came out. And I remember it was supposed to come out. I don't know if y'all remember. Remember it was supposed to come out on Netflix before Marvel ended up losing all their Netflix rights and all that stuff, or Netflix lost the Marvel rights or whatever. They were talking about making a Moon Knight show, and I remember that. And I'm like, yo, if they make it in the vein of like a Daredevil on Netflix, I said, yo, just take my wallet, man. So when they came to Disney and they talking about coming out with a Moon Knight, I'm like, yo, if they could take what they were gonna do on Netflix and add it over here to Disney, man, listen, it's sky's the limit. Watch that show, and I was like, I don't believe this. This is not Moon Knight. I don't know what this was. Let me.
Did you black out when they was having action? Maybe you blacked out during the action scenes, and that's why you blacked out during all the best parts of the show.
I blacked out. I think I blacked out the whole 8 episodes.
Okay.
BJ, I'm not gonna lie to you. No, I'm finna say. So, y'all think he gonna be in Doomsday?
Maybe Secret Wars.
One of them. He's for sure gonna pop up.
Yeah, he's too big of an actor not to be in something. So maybe not Doomsday, but if he's not in that, then guaranteed the Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So, so that. I remember what you was talking about, Big J, with the he was in was it Cairo or whatever?
He was on a boat in the Nile, like so about a year. It was like 18 months ago. He did a video. They asked him what he was doing.
So when did we know for a fact that they were doing Doomsday? Was that last Comic-Con?
Well, remember they changed the script, so they changed the whole script before, like after he made that video. That's when they announced that they were having to revamp the entire script. That was like late last year. When they brought out when they talked about those guys coming in and rewriting everything.
Okay, I'm asking because I'm trying to see, because I like you said, he posted that and said, we doing this and that or whatever. So I had been a reason for him to do that. Like BA said, maybe he's gonna be because of a Midnight Suns like post credit, but I don't think you'd be all the way out there to do a post credit scene. You could have did like that on the sound screen or something like that, or well, we haven't heard anything else about a Moon Knight 2. We heard rumors, but like very faint rumors. And then like now we getting this right here where the guy said we don't know nothing or whatever. So I don't know. And normally, like like you said, he's a big actor. So you would think they would, announce that, and we already kind of know or have an idea of what's going to happen with this Moon Knight character or whatever. So we really haven't heard anything about Moon Knight as far as like anything concrete since the rumors started with it being a season 2 or whatever. So I don't know, man. I would like for them to do a season. Oh, go ahead.
So that video came out on August 4th, 2022, of him as it's Mohammed Diab and Oscar Isaac were together in Cairo, and they did a video talking about Moon Knight season. Said they were working on Moon Knight season 2.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
So it was 3 years ago that when they announced it. So it was before. Yeah, it was before they reset. They may have all that may have changed when they redesigned everything they were doing. But yeah, I remember that video. I just I saw the video. I found the video clip now, and they said that was August. That was August 4th, 2022.
So if you had to call it, are we going to get a Moon Knight season 2?
I think so.
Like I said, I don't know. Once again, I think you have to put Moon Knight. I think Moon Knight's too big a character. If they do him right, he's great. And like I said, they need to get away from what they did last season and really show us Moon Knight. I don't want to see all that.
That's why I kind of want to do a season 2. Get it right, man. Correct everything and just do it right the first. They say the first time, but yeah, second time. There you go. Yeah, that's 3 years ago. I don't know, y'all. I think he might have a better chance being in the Avenger movies than maybe getting a season 2.
Well, maybe, like I said, maybe Midnight Suns, but he's in one of the Midnight Suns for sure, from multiple sources.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that might be a season 2.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I hope so. Ain't corrected, man. I'm not mad at it. Because like you said, he's too big of an actor to have him just kind of sitting on the shelf, man. You got to use him for something. So, and plus, remember, his character was in What If.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they got to use him again here at some point. But I think that's it, yeah. Yeah, that's all the all the topics we have, y'all. Listen, let's go ahead and stop real quick, man, and show some love to Playback.
Thank you to our friends over at Playback for this segment. Pause. If you're tired of the national media and the annoying ways they sometimes cover sports and other events, give the Glow Sun Production channel on Playback a try. We cover new and old school basketball, wrestling, and geek culture. And just recently, we've added boxing, mixed martial arts, anime, and even video gaming. So if you have time in your busy day, give our channel on Playback a look and check out some of our replays while you're at it. Another special shout out to our favorite at Playback. Back to the show.
All right, man. Let's see what we got on some of these questions and comments, man. We got Rollback Rob says, hey guys, what's up, man? And he says, Gunn opened up a door where most characters are already there. Not a lot of individual stories. They even did it quick with Superman's story in the intro. Yeah, Gunn made some comments too, man, that I think we're going to talk about here on Saturday too, about this whole universe. I think we might have been looking at it wrong this whole time, fellas. Let's see what we got. Rollback also says HBO shows are good if they use the right director, like Penguin did. Yeah, I mean, like I was asking my wife the other day, who had the better shows, HBO or FX?
Jesus, I think it's different. They're great. They're just different.
Both like high quality.
No, we talking about Archer as well, because
Archer was a classic.
Archer is great. 8 seasons.
Classic. Yeah, it's a classic. But I mean, yeah, they're just different. They're both great because you have The Bear, Always Sunny, was it Aliens just dropped on FX, Snowfall, and then on HBO you have.
Oh, you forgot your favorite show, Shogun, cuz.
Yeah, Shogun's fantastic, and then HBO you have The Pit, the Secession,
Chernobyl,
The
Watchmen.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're just both great. We really don't want to. It's not this or that. It's just this and that.
Facts.
It's not even close. The fact that y'all even thought it was close. HBO got this by far. Jesus.
Okay.
Y'all giving up. Like, is that a comparison? Really?
HBO has the longer track record because you go all the way back to Oz.
Oz was great.
I know. Oz sprung all the other shows.
The Wire, which is not really what Baltimore is, by the way. Yeah. But The Wire, come on, no. But go ahead, continue.
No.
Let me tell you why you're wrong, but go ahead.
He said Catwoman. He started naming off all these characters. I don't know why he was naming these off. He said Mr. Freeze, Swamp Thing.
Maybe possible 2027. 2027.
Yeah, possible.
Yeah. So
movie.
I don't think he getting a movie. He got them little shorts coming up. He got the shorts coming up. I saw one of them.
Short could be a release date.
Yeah, it could. But it's like it definitely gonna be Suicide Squad 3. I don't think it's gonna be Suicide Squad 3. I was gonna say with Swamp Thing, so they had talked to James Gunn about the Swamp Thing movie. So supposedly it's still happening. It's just that James Mangold got so much on his plate right now, man, that it's kind of one of them he'll get to it when he get to it type things. I hope it come out, you know what I'm saying, because that's one of my favorite characters too, Swamp Thing. So, and I remember that show, and that show definitely was a great show, and I hate that they made one season of it, and then all of a sudden we can't find it no more. I might have to find it on that app.
I must start looking for physical copies of everything.
But yeah, this is all we got tonight, fellas. Listen, man, we definitely appreciate everybody geeking out with your boys, man, per usual. If you guys are into geek content, movies, television, all the good things, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning. And also, too, man, hit them likes for us tonight. That would be much appreciated. Follow us on Cause We Geek Clips and all them good things. We'll definitely show the condensed versions of the show on that channel there. Well, other than that, man, listen, it's your boy Real. Got my cuz Will. Got BA, Big J. We'll be out here, y'all. Listen, we'll be back here Saturday morning. Stay geeked. And we out.